So we would love to know, you started with us back, I believe it was in April, right, of this year?
Sí, April, sí.
What initially motivated you to take Spanish classes with us at Atlanta Spanish Immersion?
So my daughter, who is su esposa, is her husband is Peruvian, and they recently got married. I wanted to. I am hopeful that I will have grandchildren through them one day, and I want to be a part of the Spanish influence in their life. So I wanted to learn Spanish to be with my family more.
Awesome. And did you have any background of the language before starting in April and May?
Very little back in high school, so I don't even know how many years ago that was, but it's way more numbers than I want to try and calculate. But I did Spanish to some degree in high school, probably through third year of high school.
What would you say about your progress so far since starting?
I think I am doing so much better than I was when I started. I don't have a basis of comparison, so I think I'm a good student. I like to practice, and so I practice as much as I can, although that's very limited. But my understanding, just sentence formation and having fun with things like how to describe a room and going deeper in color versus, amarillo y rojo. But I am now doing, metals and wooden, and what does a door look like, and is it a modern room? And, it is just...
Wow.
Yeah, it makes me think about how much we do in English and that I should want to do more dynamic Spanish than just blah, 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 A plus B plus C,
Yeah, get more complex, get more detailed.
Yes.
To really describe something exactly what we're thinking in our minds, which can be difficult.
Yes.
And it's easy just to want to go back to our more dominant language when we want to describe something. What would you say is your favorite part of class that you do in those 60 minutes?
I like practicing, even though it makes me feel so unsure. I do like practicing. So I like if simple, no problema versus I no problema, or just how to use the word I, or to be caught when the sound j in a G versus it's just really getting it so that when you see it, you remember to make that change. So those small things that when I can get it, I can pat myself on the back saying, ha. And I don't even know if Anna knows that, but when she doesn't correct me about something, I feel so happy. It's like, oh, it was right.
It gives you more insurance, and and it can be definitely, when you see like different letters can have different pronunciations depending what goes after it. So just seeing that more and more, it might take 5, 10, 15 times, but then it does become second nature with repetition and practice. What do you hope you can achieve, or where do you see kind of the end goal with Spanish, or what kind of situations you'd want to be prepared for as you continue to progress?
So I will continue to plan vacations in Spanish-speaking countries, and I will know I am getting better. Someone told me when you can dream in Spanish, you are now fluent. So maybe that will happen one day for me. I also just enjoy learning. So I don't have a goal. I hope fluency is something that will happen for me conversationally. And I wanted to say one more thing, though, Bihan, from your question a minute ago, that I also enjoy how diverse the class is. We talk about music, and accents are very hard for me to catch, whether it's from Argentina or from Mexico or from Puerto Rico or from Spain, and so I'm just trying to get better at listening to even songs where people use more of a lisp when they're singing. So I just wanted to step back and answer that portion as well about that question. And then I also want to just say that my goal is to be a forever learner of Spanish. I'm so happy learning. It is definitely a satisfier. I'm a natural learner, but I didn't realize I needed this more than I did.
Is there anything else you want to share? If somebody was thinking about taking Spanish classes, what would you recommend, or any advice you would share with them?
I would say have fun feeling awkward, right? Let the awkwardness be a signal that you're courageous. I would say that's my armor I put on every day. That when I feel awkward, that's me showing my courage to be so vulnerable.
Wow. Yeah, and I think I think, and I still get nervous sometimes in situations to speak Spanish, and um, but pushing through that, it does show courage, and it does
Mhm.
get you more and more comfortable. And I know, like at language exchanges, there's sometimes students that are very nervous talking, and with
Yeah.
random people, but that's normal. It's because
Yes.
we're not used to it, especially if it's a something new that we're learning, which is a language.
Yes.
It can be definitely overwhelming. Is there a favorite word or phrase you have in Spanish,
A favorite word.
or
I
phrase, or
Yeah, I think my favorite word is I hope I don't botch it up. Is it pasear? To walk leisurely, to walk with friends.
yep, pasear.
Right. And I like that because I do it often. So when Anna asks me what have I been doing, and I say, oh, I visited with this friend, and we went for a walk, and we talk about that. And for a phrase, oh, I know. My new favorite phrase is por si acaso.
Por si acaso. Muy
See,
bien.
see, I like to think about life that you do things, but you also have to have a second plan just in case you need to. So I use that phrase often, and she just laughs at me because I'm sure I put it in places where she's like, "How does that work, Denise?"
Por si
So,
acaso. No, it's a good. It's more of a advanced word too to use, which is
yeah.
nice to see.